Good morning. Today we have chapter 5, explanation of the counting techniques. If I start number 1 with what's so called p-lists. P-list by definition will be used for independent repeated trials p times. We are repeated the independent trial p times, but each trial is terminating in unequally likely outcomes. مثل multiple choice questions. I have مثلا 4 alternative answers. So you have 4 answers, different answers for each question. So what if I have 10 questions? How many choices can we have? The answer will be 4 power 10. Number of options per question raised to power 10. Okay, so the rule is capital N here, number of total outcomes is equal to the number of outcomes per trial raised to power P. This is the rule for the P list. Second sheet, you have an example. A quiz of 10 MCQs and each question is supplied with 4 alternative answers. So how many possible results in answering such test? The answer will be, example, we have, let's say, MCQ. Each one is supplied with 4 alternative answers, A, B, C, D. The one MCQ question for 10, let's say P equals 10, the total number of results will be 4, this is the value N equals 4 raised to power 10. This is the answer. This is an example. There is another example similar to it. I skip it and move to the third page where we have what's called the general multiplication law. What is the meaning of multiplication law? Here you have possibly independent or dependent outcomes. Okay, the first one is, of course, will be independent. The next one could be dependent or independent. You may have this chart, for example. Okay, here we have the multiplication law. This is number 2. Suppose I have, for example, tossing a coin. Result could be HT, and after that I have dependent or independent outcomes. Let's say rolling a die. Rolling a die will result in 6 different faces. Okay, لأني 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what is the total number of results for this tree diagram? The answer will be, first stage I have N1 as 2 and the second one N2 as 6. You may have further stages for this experiment. Okay, you may have N3, for example. You are choosing a certain color. Let's say you have 6 colors. So each one in terminating in 6 after this, 6 branches. Okay, this is a rooted tree starting with H then T as first level. Then second level you have, as you see, 6 outcomes per case. For H I have 6 different cases. For T I have 6 different cases. So the total number of multiplication law will be N1 times N2 and not N power P, because you don't have the same number repeated P times. That will be the P list. ما عندي مثلا انه the same number independently repeated, مثلا 5 then 5 then 5 then 5 then 5. It will be exponential, as you see. Here multiplication law will be simply 2 times 6, which is 12. 12 results will be obtained each in the general multiplication law. Okay, I will stop here for this part.